Welcome back. We are talking landscaping.
We are, and you know, at your house, you have a lot of different areas. The sun is easy, I feel like, to find things to plant. Not as easy when you have maybe some dark spots.
Yeah, and you're like, well, what would work here? What won't work here? Luckily, there are plenty of plants that do not need the sun to grow. Garden Guy Dale Kay joins us live with some ideas for landscaping in the shade. Good morning, Dale.
Good morning, Kelly. You gotta love it, right? Planting a tree, one of the best things you can do, but inevitably you end up with shade, and it compounds even when you're in more established neighborhoods, especially in the city. So you mentioned what grows in the shade. It's even one step further, what flourishes in the shade and gives you pops of color. So let's take a look at some of my favorite ways to kind of beat some of those shady spots and get pops of color. Firstly, annuals, of course, back over there in the back 40, I've got some magenta or some fuchsia colored sunshine impatiens. They are super nice. In the window box, there's some tuberous begonias. They work well. Also, this waterfall begonia is a little stunner as well, really bright orange flowers. And when you're containerizing some of those plants in shade, you can see back there in that window box, it's a dark box that really highlights the blooms. The other way you can get color into those shady areas is maybe in the reverse, where you have a bright colored pot, and then that way that kind of highlights and makes that area a little bit brighter itself. You can even incorporate a colored bird bath, even a gazing globe. All of those things will kind of catch your eye and add a little bit of color. I got a blue bird bath kind of way back there too, which is quite pleasing to the eye. Now you can even grow veggies in shade, but you got to be careful on which ones you can grow. So if you got a shady spot, maybe even a shady balcony, here's what you can successfully grow in the shade when it comes to vegetables. Kale will grow very well in a shady spot, also super healthy. Oregano and mint, any of the mints, they're virtually weeds. They'll grow anywhere, sun, shade, no matter what, but these will also flourish in the shade. Oregano, great for pizza sauce. All the mints, great for drinks and spicing up food. Beets is also really a good one for a shady spot, as is kohlrabi, spinach, and lettuce. So there's your veggies that do quite well in the shade. Now, I absolutely love perennials, particularly at this time of year, because you'll get year-round blooms. You've got those early bloomers, midsummer bloomers, and then late bloomers in the fall. And the best thing is they come back year after year. So let's take a look at some of my favorites. Firstly, hostas. Oh my gosh, there are hundreds of varieties of hostas. I like to pick the ones that are slug resistant. And how do I know a hosta is slug resistant? Well, the leaf itself, if it's got a kind of a thick, almost kind of a rippled leaf like this particular variety is called Paul's Glory. But if it's super leathery, there's a good word, that's a good definition for it. If it's got a leathery leaf, it is slug resistant. So Paul's Glory, one of my favorites for slug resistance. Also variegated Solomon seal right here. You get that wonderful variegation in the leaf. One of my favorite perennials for shade is Brunaria. It's got that metallic silvery foliage, and also hides or sports a nice little blue flower. You can see it's just starting to bloom down there, which is really cool. It's almost like a forget-me-not flower. Painted ferns, this one actually is called Godzilla, but painted ferns, it has a wonderful kind of texture to the leaf, and you can see in that margin there, that kind of burgundy color is really fun. Coral bells, there's green coral bells, but then there's all these ones that have these wonderful different types of textures and foliages to them. This one here is limelight marmalade. This one here is regular marmalade, and Oncidium in the background there. But these colors really pop in a dark, shady spot, as does spiderwort. It's got this kind of a fun chartreuse color as well, much like the coral bell in back. If you're looking for a ground cover, or maybe something that where grass won't grow in the shade, there's ajuga right here. It's prostrate. It grows flat to the ground. But the great thing about this one is it's got this wonderful kind of textured burgundy green leaf, and then of course it sports this wonderful little blue flower. So ajuga, it grows where grass won't grow. You get some great pops of color in the foliage, and then you get the blue flower, so that's a really good one as well. Hydrangeas love a little bit of afternoon shade, so all the hydrangeas are good. The one that does the best in the deepest shade is the Annabelle. It has that big white flower. We're looking at Bloomstruck right here, but Annabelle is the one that really does well in deeper shade. Astilbes in the background here, they are absolutely wonderful. You find them in whites pinks and red, and probably is one of the most reliable blooming perennials that will flourish in shade. And then also this snake root back here, or semifuga, has the burgundy foliage, which can be a little bit harder to see in the shade, but throws up a white flower, which is really, really fun. And white blooms really do look good, especially at night and especially in shaded areas. So even though I've got some magenta back there, white and patience, any of the white tuberous begonias look really, really well, work really, really well in a shady spot. Some things to overcome, we talked about slugs a little bit with the hosta, but if you put down some diatomaceous earth, that is really good at protecting all your plants from slugs, which tends to happen in the shade. This is kind of like a silica. It kind of, I guess the soft-bodied insects or slugs, it kind of slices them up. Oh, that doesn't sound good. They just don't like it. They don't like that. So that works really well in the shade. Also, this hydrotrain, if you're having problems with moisture, especially underneath trees, a mature oak tree will drink about 300 gallons or hundreds of gallons of water. So oftentimes there's a lot of competition with trees. So this hydrotrain works really, really well. Apply this now in all the shady spots in and around your lawn and gardens. And then also fertilizer, root stimulator. You know the drill about preparing your garden beds. And with that, we'll send it right back to you. I think I got it all in.
Good,
nice.
You got it all in.
Yeah, we used to have a big front garden and it was all shaded, so it was always really challenging to figure out what I could put in there. So this is very helpful. We don't have that one anymore, but that's okay.
Fill it,
Somebody else does.
And now we know slug-proof plants. All right, Dale, thank you.
Coming up on Thursday, by the way, Dale's going to be answering your gardening questions.
Yeah, so if you've got one, post them on our Facebook page or our Instagram page. We'd love to hear from you. Just search Fox 9 Good Day on all of the social media platforms. You see it right there.